You know, there's no doubt that wizards are the most powerful and versatile class. It takes incredible talent to master the arcane.
Versatile, sure, but power? I can take on anything, face to face, no fancy spells needed.
Ha! Maybe you forgot the last encounter, where I kept the horde of kobolds from killing you.
And while you were busy with this small game, I was dealing with the gigantic dragon that almost burned you to a crisp. Fellas, please, you both excel in your own way. But the most powerful class is clearly me, the Magus. I can wield both the sword and the arcane, the perfect blend of your two worlds. I'll just be at the bar.
Let's get geared up.
As a Magus, you are a master of magic and blade. Your strikes are infused with magic, unleashing devastating yet calculated blows. From level 1, you are able to cast arcane spells. You have a limited amount of spells per day, so make them count. Like a wizard, you have a spellbook. Your spellbook contains 8 cantrips and 4 spells. Each day, you prepare 5 cantrips and 2 spells. When you level up, you add 2 spells to your spellbook, or you can add spells you find in your adventures. At higher levels, you lose spell slots of lower ranks, but not the spells in your book. You are able to prepare them at higher levels, so you will always have the trusty magic force barrage. If you think your spells seem a little limited, your martial skill makes up for it. Using spellstrike, you can infuse your strikes with magical power, delivering a combined strike. Using 2 actions, you can make a melee attack roll or an unarmed strike. This strike is infused with a spell that can be casted with 1 or 2 actions and requires an attack roll, so no fireballs from the tip of your sword. Yet. If you hit, you roll damage for your attack and the spell you casted. If your spell requires a DC, your opponent still needs to roll it. But you treat your melee attack roll as the attack roll for your spell. After using your spell strike, you must spend an action to recharge if you want to do it again. Ideally, you would infuse your attacks with cantrips to deal extra damage, and add elemental flavor to your hits. If your allies help you out weakening your opponent, you can spend one of your very valuable spell slots to cast something devastating. If you miss your spell strike, the spell fizzles, so plan carefully. You only have a few slots. After using any form of magic, you can enter a special stance, the Arcane Cascade. While in this stance, you increase your melee damage by 1, of the same type as the spell you just casted, if any, or the school the spell belongs to. Still at level 1, your study of the arcane and of martial techniques has led you into a particular path of study. You choose your hybrid study. The path of inexorable iron befits those that prefer to wield large, cumbersome weapons. The school of the Laughing Shadow, on the other hand, prefers fast, silent strikes. The Sparkling Targe is the... Is that a shield wizard? The Starlit Span has learned how to use spell strikes with ranged weapons, giving you the benefit of not being close to the danger. But where's the fun in that? Finally, the Twisting Tree is specialized in staves, increasing their damage and length to better transfer their arcane strikes. Your hybrid study grants you a conflux spell, a focus spell, but fancy. When you cast a conflux spell, you recharge your spell strike, even if you miss. At level 5, you increase your reflex saves and your weapon proficiency to expert. You move with the grace of a leaf in the wind, avoiding danger and striking true. At level 7, your time studying magic grants you a few additional spell slots. You gain 2 rank 2 spell slots for a maximum of 6 slots. Count them up, because that's as much as you're getting. These additional slots can be used only to prepare Spider Climb, True Strike, Water Breathing, and an additional spell based on your hybrid study. You also get Weapon Specialization, and while you are in the Arcane Cascade stance, your specialization is even more specialized. At level 9, your perception increases to expert and your will saves increase to master. Your mind opens to wider possibilities, always prepared for danger, wherever it may come from. You also increase your arcane proficiency to expert, making your spells more powerful. At level 11, your armor proficiency increases to expert, and your additional slots become rank 3 slots. You also add haste and an additional spell based on your hybrid study to your spellbook. At level 13, your additional spell slots become rank 4, and your weapon proficiency increases to master. You also add fly and a hybrid study spell to your spellbook. At level 15, your fortitude saves increase to master. If you roll success, it's a critical success instead. You also get greater weapon specialization, which makes your Arcane Cascade also cascade harder. At level 17, your Arcane proficiency increases to Master, and you become a Master of both Martial and Arcane Combat. But just in case, you also increase your Armor proficiency to Master. It's always a good idea to have a backup plan. Finally, at level 19, your magical power resonates in each strike. After you make a spell strike with a spell cast from a spell slot, you can cast the same spell again the next time you use a spell strike without expending a new slot. Here are a few sample builds, focus on either dexterity or strength, depending on your weapon of choice, and constitution to stand in the front lines. Intelligence is also good to have, since it makes your spells harder to resist. Alright team, this is it. Today we finally face the dragon we've been tracking for days.
The beast doesn't stand a chance against us. Let's be cautious, folks. Remember our plan. Ah, you made it. About time. The dragon's been dealt with.
What? You did it without us?
Well, yes. But it's just a quick incantation and a few slashes. Easy peasy. We spent days planning this. Oh, great. Thanks, powerful magus. It's, Magus. And, I wanted to help you guys. Be part of the party.